Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter at AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap space every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them. Maybe find your next great small cap investments. Monday, January the 16th, a couple of things for you. First, we're experiencing video problems, so I'm doing this by audio today. Nonetheless, that's probably good news for you. You don't have to look at me. Second, I was expecting this to be a slow news cycle day because U.S. markets are closed, and instead I've got 5 press releases for you. Let's jump right into it. First up is Donner Metals. This isn't AGORACOM sponsor of the site. We always disclose that, but as always, we don't talk about AGORACOM sponsors unless the news is newsworthy. Today, Donner Metals, which trades on the venture under DON, announced along with their partner, Xstrata Zinc out of Canada, that their Breakmack McLeod mine continues to track on budget. And the main access ramp has reached 2,300 meters in early December in advance of the scheduled year-end target. This mine is scheduled to be ready for production in early 2013. You had Keith say, here's a quote, "We are proud of the development team for keeping this project on budget and on schedule in an environment where such good news is rare." Dave Patterson, chairman of the cost control and has reduced the risk for Donner. That's for sure. It's always great for Junior to have this kind of a partner. A little bit about the company if you don't know them, so you can do your own due diligence. Their flagship project is this partnership with Xstrata Canada. It's a Matagami mining camp which covers both current development of a new mine and ongoing exploration activities. It's located in central Quebec. It's supported by Xstrata's existing mine infrastructure. I think that's the most critical thing there, which includes, amongst all the other great things, an operating about 3,000 ton per day mill. Donner closed on Friday, 21 cents, 37 on the 52-week high, 16.5 on the low. That's DON on the venture. Do your own due diligence because you've got to like a company going into production early 2013. Next up, Temex Resources, TSX Venture, TME, announced a substantial increase. Those are their words. In their gold resource estimate for their Juby main zone. There's an updated national instrument 43-101. Here are the highlights. Indicated resources, now 934,500 ounces of gold. Inferred resource, just over 905,000 ounces of gold. Ian Campbell, president and CEO of the company, said significant upside exists to add to our resource base on the gold zones identified to date, plus several nearby high-priority gold exploration targets. He also went on to say that the Juby project is one of their core assets and is easily accessible by road and situated in the center of a world-class mining area. They closed on Friday 22 cents, 44 on the high, 16 cents on the 52-week low. I always like news like this when you're looking at resource estimates continuing to climb, and they did say substantial increase. In fact, let me give you the number. It's 50% larger than the previous resource estimate published in June of 2010. Bellatrix Exploration, BXC on the TSX, announces that they exceeded exit guidance and that they're averaging 16,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day. This is during December 2011 production. They've also recently layered in additional commodity fixed price contracts for 2012. I think that's their way of saying that they've sold for their production. And why wouldn't you? Look at where oil prices are sitting at right now. And this is barrels of oil equivalent. Their original exit rate guidance was to be 15,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day. And the number that they came in with today represents about an increase of 52% over their month of December 2010 average production rate. So they're hitting it at the same time. You've got great news on the pricing of the commodity side. So nice news there. 484 was their close, 619 on the high, 315 on the 52-week low. Oremex Silver, TSX Venture, OAG, for friends in the U.S., ORAGF, for friends in Frankfurt, OSI. 5.5 meters, 212 grams ton of silver from underground drilling. This at their silver project held by their wholly owned Mexican subsidiary. The company said that multiple mineralized structures were found in all holes, including 1.7 meters of 563 grams per ton of gold. Go take a look, grams ton of silver. We go to that grams ton of silver. Go take a look at the other holes as well. They had some great numbers there. If you don't know about the company has a portfolio of silver projects, including a mineral resource of 50.6 8.8 million ounces of silver at their Temex deposit. Now, I have to disclose, again, this is an AGORACOM site sponsor, but we don't talk about site sponsors unless they've got great news, and it's newsworthy. This is great news here. They closed on Friday 16 cents, 44.5 on the high, 12 cents on the low. Do your own due diligence. And finally, Nino Ventures, trades on stock symbol ELN in Canada, ELNOF in USA, and in Frankfurt, E7Q. They're announcing that they continue to, quote, intersect high at the Murray Brook deposit in New Brunswick. The company's calling this significant drill results. Here are some of the highlights. I like these numbers. They seem like very big numbers to me. 5.45% zinc, 1.8% lead, 0.51 grams ton gold, 65.5 grams ton of silver, over 103 meters. The next intercept was over 100 meters, 4.65% zinc, 1.7% lead, 0.36 grams gold, 56.5 grams silver, and finally over 146 meters, 3.85% zinc, 1.4% lead, 0.63 grams ton of gold, and 56 grams tons of silver. Their 4-3-1-1 resource calculation slated for first quarter 2012. So sometime next 2.5 months, you'll see that, hopefully before PDAC, but that's something to put on your radar. And the company says they've got $2.5 million budgeted in 2012 for drilling measured resources at this Murray Brook deposit. Closed Friday, 12 cents. Their 52-week range, 46 on the high, 8.8 cents on the low. Do your own due diligence there. Nice news out of the company. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. If you watch this on Globe Investor, they look below me or to the left of me to see companies we've covered over the past few days. Otherwise, if you're not already there, get to the front page of AGORACOM, watch into our marketplace to discover your next great small cap stock. Have an amazing day. Have a great Martin Luther King Day for all our friends in the USA.